Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog. What Nintendo cats?
Hello, Wolf, and welcome to the 45th Genesis Dogs rating. Today we'll be talking about Top Pro Golf. And for the dog category, there is no dogs. Like, does Airbud have a dog? Does Airbud have a golf game? Like, would Airbud be... it would be awesome if Airbud could be a golf player, but there's no golf players, but... There's this one guy that has a really nice smile, and I really love him a lot, and I'm giving him a dog point. He gets a dog point. Oh, it was so nice seeing that happy smile, even when I was in the frustration. It really helped out, honestly. And the Splash, 3 out of 10. I gave it points because it's pretty and I like it. Like, it's not still pretty basic. Like, it has a little golf ball that gets hit off into the distance, and the logo comes in and bam, 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 just plays a little jingle, and that's really it. There's like no demos, nothing else. They could have done demos if they just put the CPUs playing the game, but they didn't do anything, so it's just that. Music, I gave it a 9 out of 10. This soundtrack was fantastic. Like, it was a good, relaxing golf soundtrack. Like when you get into putting, it was energetic, and it was really getting down to the wire, and I really liked the soundscape of this game. It was a very good time, very good listen. It was a nice thing to zone into, and just focus on the music as you're focusing on hitting the ball. And the boss, it was 5 out of 10. There were no bosses in the tournament mode, but I will give it some honorary boss points for match mode, where you actually can play against an actual CPU instead of just scores. So you're actually playing against somebody that plays the game too, and it's like, yeah, that feels like a boss encounter. I almost counted beating match mode as beating the game, so it was definitely has that feel to it. And yeah. The difficulty, they put the pro in Top Pro Golf. Beating tournament mode is a doozy. It is incredibly difficult. You have to place at least 3rd, I think, maybe 5th, I don't know. Probably at least 3rd in the entire tournament. And you have to qualify for the tournament first, well, for the finals. You have to play 2 games in a row and get over 20th place, but even then, just to get a password to continue playing. And you basically have to play perfectly in order to... You have to really master each course. You gotta know how to hit it with the wind, how to putt, how to do all the stuff. And you have to go like 5 under par average per game in order to win. And it's like, that is a ridiculous ask of players, especially do 2 perfect games in a row. And then you get a chance, then it starts giving you passwords where you don't have, you can retry the 3rd day as much as you want, you can retry the 4th day as much as you want, but the first 2 days you have to do back to back, and that is just brutal to even get a good score twice in a row like that. That is incredibly difficult. Not to mention just winning the thing, getting a score good enough to actually win the game is just, oh my gosh, I can go on for days about this difficulty. Like, yeah, I would rank it up there with Storm and Lotus Turbo Challenge. It is that difficult. It is crazy. I almost considered rating it higher than that too, but I don't think it's a whole category higher. Well, no, it's not like a whole point higher. In the experience, I gave it an 8 out of 10. There was some things that really got to me, like the hills. It's like, you don't really get a good view, it just gives you kind of a mesh look on the land, and it's kind of hard to read what's a hill and what's not. If you're putting uphill, if you're putting down here, you get a feel for it eventually, but trying to compensate for it is a doozy. And then another thing that kind of got to me was that if you hold the power button too long, and if you hit, it goes over max power, it goes, you whiff your shot, and it goes minimum power immediately. Like, the game could do without that, but otherwise, it was a really fantastic golf game. I had a lot of fun learning the courses, learning how to hit the ball perfectly. Like, when you have a long shot putt, and you get it perfectly, and it slowly goes down the green into the cup, it is an amazing feeling. I guess not like instant gratification. You have to wait for that ball to get in that hole, and it is amazing when it gets in that hole. I'll say it that much. Like, definitely, like, giving it the attention it needed to actually master the courses was a lot of fun. Like, you have to play the courses like 4 times, like, in tournament mode, and playing it those 4 times, like, getting better each time. Like, I started off, like, for, like, 40 points, I think was my, like, original record or something, or maybe it was, like, 26. Then I got down to 8 under par, -8 was my record, and that felt amazing to hit. It was a really fun time. I enjoyed it a lot. In total, 29 out of 60. It kind of falters with just the way the, what is it called? The rating system. Yeah, the rating system kind of tanked some of it because it didn't have a good splash, didn't have a dog, and the difficulty really spiked it as well. But other than that, I still say it's a fantastic golf game. Like, I'd give it a shot, give it a swing. Maybe not try tournament mode, because it is incredibly difficult, but it is worth just playing the holes, and it's a lot of fun getting good at the game. And I'd say it's worth it. I recommend it a bit, even. And coming up next, Biohazard Battle! It is a shooter. You play as like a bug squid thing, and it's a lot of fun. Like, you have charge shots, you got regular shots, you fight against flying squids and stuff. It's a really weird time, but I think it's a pretty cool game coming up. I'm looking forward to playing more of this game. And Game 50! If you haven't put your vote in yet, you can get 2 votes. You can vote in the comments. It can be for 2 different games or 2 of the same game. Like, same game twice. Like, yeah. So you get 2 votes. You can vote for the same game, vote for 2 different games. And then all the votes are going to be put on a wheel, and it's going to be spun, and we're going to see what it lands on. Yeah. And the wheel of games. Current letter is T, so everything on the wheel starts with the letter T. If you want to increase the size of any of these wedges, like Top Pro Golf was, or Tecmo Super Baseball, I guess, that makes it $1 on mycoffee.com/GenesisDog. It's linked in the description. $1 does that, and $5 you can add any game that starts with the letter T to the game queue, and it will be just that. Like, I don't have to spin it, it will go directly to the queue. And $10 was like Biohazard Battle. Thank you so much for donating. That is why it comes up next. No spinning. So any Sega Genesis game, any Sega Mega Drive game can go directly to the queue. No spinning required. And I will play it next. And thank y'all for joining me today. And I'll woof y'alls later. Woof woof.